spurts, but I think, we controlled the vast majority of that game, all in all.
Which was big.
Yeah.
This was big tonight.
It was big. It was huge, to respond, after those 3 losses and, stop that skid. But, I was really happy with the way the guys played. They battled, and we were accountable for one another and to ourselves as well.
I've asked everybody this tonight. You guys have been basically at the bottom of the league in goals scored all season long. And yet here you are, still in the thick of this playoff race.
Yeah.
How is that? How's it working still? And does it have to change?
Well, I think it's always nice to score more goals. Gives a little more support to our D and the team in general. But I think we have great composure, through and through. It doesn't matter if we're not scoring goals. Forzy and I and Lanky we're going to keep the puck out of the net the best we can, and the D as well. They're going to help us out. So, at this time of the year, it's just only stat that matters is wins, right? So
nothing else
yeah,
matters,
right. So if you're scoring goals or if you're not scoring goals, obviously we'd like to score more goals. But I think that's going to come, especially as we get into these last games here and then the playoffs. I think we're gonna have a big boost, from our leadership and guys that have been in this situation before, and we're going to use our experience to our advantage.
Momentum's been a little strange thing for you guys, especially down the stretch here. Each time it feels like you're getting that train rolling downhill. You'll have a snare or something.
Yeah.
How can you get some momentum now? Because there's not much time left.
That's a good question. I think just simple, sticking to the basics, during these games. It's, you just have to play your own position. You can't try to do too much. And I think if we do that, we're going to see more and more wins, more and more gains in the win column for us. And I think that's going to lead to some momentum. Other than that, I really couldn't give you any more insight.
Easy answer.
Yeah, sorry.
Is it tense in there? Is it partying going on?
No.
Because this
I think
this time of year right
Yeah,
now.
I think it's a balance. Obviously you want to have fun. You want to enjoy these moments. With these guys, you have a lot of camaraderie and a lot of shared adversity. So it's always fun. When you play in big games that matter like this. Where we could be on the other side of the coin. Outside looking in. Playing games 8 games left, and none of them really matter. For maybe some teams in the league that are in the playoff race. So I think we're all thankful, to be where we are, but we're not satisfied. So I think that leaves a lot of room for us to keep pushing and improving. And since day one, our goal has been progress, and I think we're inching towards that. Not perfection, but just keep that in mind, and I think we're doing a good job.
If you end up getting to the playoffs, making a run, doing something like you did last year, or one better or whatever, tonight could be one you'll look back on and be like, that was key.
Yeah, I think they're all big games, coming down the stretch. We want to value them and treat them the same. Obviously, you look at the standings, that's reality. And, the game atmosphere is probably a little bit intensified. The fans feel it, players feel it. There's that energy in the arena. So those are fun games to play in.
Yeah, it's fun locker room to be in
yeah,
right
exactly,
now.
Yeah.
Tonight, anyway.